profession. In our evening series today, on the 2nd of June 2025, in our evening sessions rather with law students, we have Sumedh here. Good evening, Sumedh.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I was feeling good. And
How
a
was
little
it?
drizzly rainfall due to that. I was feeling a little bit cold.
Okay. Today it was dry, I think.
Yeah, but no, evening it seems like a little bit cloudy.
I see.
Might be it seems to be rain.
Might rain, you
Might
feel.
be, yeah.
Otherwise, we have had on and off showers, no? Rain, a little on and off rains we have had in Hyderabad.
Yeah, a little bit drizzling I can see, ma'am.
But yesterday and today it was more or less dry, I think. But before that, maybe some rains in the evening, some rain in the night we have had.
Yeah.
So I think we have had an early monsoon. Do you think so? Monsoon has started early this time?
Ma'am, actually monsoon, I think when I was studied in my schooling days, it started from August or some September. But in practically it seems like in June it was starting, May, June itself. Mid of May.
Because most of the monsoon winds come from Kerala, from that side of the country.
Okay.
So Kerala it starts first, monsoon, and then slowly it comes to all the states.
Okay.
And in the northern states it rains a little late. But here we get the rains mostly in June, first week or second week of June.
Might be because of environmental impact also, ma'am. This climatic changes also because of that pollution.
That's maybe.
It might be one factor.
That is one thing, yes. But monsoon winds, we studied, you must have studied in geography. We have monsoon winds.
Yeah.
And they started this time, that time, and all that. So I've forgotten now. But there was a lot about monsoons. So that's why I think in the peak season, schools and colleges are closed. And now because beginning of June, it starts, raining a little bit.
Yeah.
The temperature comes down.
The temperature comes down.
So that's why schools and colleges already open now, because it's okay for the students to go. So how was your day today?
Yeah, I think today is a Telangana Formation Day, but it's going pretty well.
Did you attend any functions?
Not yet, ma'am. I just attended my class and I had taken a nap, then attended this class.
I know. Because I've heard there's a big celebration happening in parade grounds.
Yeah.
For that, traffic has been diverted to different.
This is 11th anniversary, right? So they are celebrating huge. And this is after formation of Congress government. This is the first anniversary.
Okay. So they'll do it in a big scale.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Now, so we have also been doing some word building exercises.
Okay, ma'am.
Even with the other law students, I've been doing word building exercises, and it's a fun thing. Actually, it's like a game. Suppose I give you one word, any word, and with the last letter of that word, you start a new word. And then when you give that new word to me, I'll again take the last letter of the word and form a new word. So that's called word building. I think it's a fun thing, and what happens is we improve our vocabulary that way.
Okay.
We get more and more words. So we'll do it for a few minute and a half. Let's see. Then would you like to start with some word?
So the outside is drizzling, right? I start with drizzling word.
Drizzling, okay. So G is the last letter of drizzling. Games.
Nowadays people are very stupid. So stupid. D.
Why do you think they're stupid? Okay. Stupid, fine. Well, D. D is dance. Dance.
So I will encourage.
Encourage. Good. That's a good word. Encourage. Again with E. It ends with E. Elephant. Ends with T.
Yeah. Titanic.
Okay. Proper nouns we generally don't use, but it's, can you think of any other word?
Tangent.
Tangent, okay, good. So it ends with T again. Timetable. Timetable.
All time disco for
E.
egg.
Egg, okay. So G. Gentle. Gentle. Again E. Lot of words end with E.
Elements.
Elements, okay, very good. So ends with S. Something.
Again G.
Yes, G.
Graphics.
Graphics. Ends with S. Synergy. Synergy. Ends with Y.
Young.
Okay. G. Grassroots. Grassroots.
Yeah. Stipulate.
Okay. E. Enthusiasm.
Modern.
Modern. Okay. N. Name.
Eating.
Name. Ends with E. What is
Yeah.
your word?
Eating, like
Eating. Okay, eating. Fine. Eating is all right. G. Gamble. Ends with E.
yeah. Enormous.
Enormous. Very good. Very good. I'll just finish one word and then we can end this. S. Striking. Striking.
Yeah.
Okay,
G.
we'll stop here now. We have done 3 minutes of word game building. Very good. I think we did a reasonably good job.
Yeah.
You had a lot of words. Okay, so that was just word building. So I hope, did you find it interesting?
Yeah, ma'am. I found some word you spell like I can't recall it.
Striking, last word.
No. Previously.
No, yeah, how will I remember?
Yeah.
You'll have to remember and ask me. What's the meaning of striking though?
Striking, it's like to notify it. I mean to specify. Striking.
Striking is something which is sort of a little extraordinary. Somebody looks very striking. You look striking in that dress, or somebody. So that means you're looking a little eye-catching kind of thing. That's striking.
Okay.
So there could be anything. It could talk about looks, and sometimes we talk about a coincidence. It's so
It
striking.
strikes in my brain.
That strikes is one thing, but when it's striking is mostly used as an adjective. She looks striking, or adverb also. So that kind of thing. A little extra, out of the ordinary kind of thing. Okay. Fine. So that was one exercise. We had also done some storytelling kind of thing, but it's okay. We will today we'll look at just one picture. Okay, so this is one picture which he's going to read, talk about rather. So this is a picture.
Yeah.
Just look at the picture and talk about in as many sentences as you can as to what is happening. What do you see in the picture?
I think this is a village environment. We can see a few houses which are built nearby. I think this is a lake. I think it might be a morning or evening at dusk or dawn. So most of the villagers are coming from farming backgrounds. Like we can see that grasses on on our head. We can see grass, and the children are swimming, and we can see one fisherman, and the crane is searching to find a fish for its food chain.
What, he's got something in his hand?
I think fishermen have using some nets to catch fishes.
Net. It must be a fishing net.
Fishing net. And we can see in mid of the lake, we can see one boat. The boat is, I think, he was traveling to the inside the lake to catch some fishes or some,
Could be.
or it might be traveling
Just
from
one person in the boat?
yeah, only one person. It might be traveling from here to there.
Okay.
And we can see one cycling man. In top of the tree, we can see two monkeys, and there are men which are in traditional way. We can see a man who is taking his sheep for food,
Okay.
and a little baby which cannot walk. So he was holding the sheep in his hand, so that
Okay.
he lifted that sheep. And we can see
What's
that
a baby sheep called?
baby sheep. I can
It's generally called a calf.
calf. Calf. I think.
Goat baby is also called calf. Cow babies of cows
Cow.
also called calves.
Okay.
Calf. C-A-L-F.
We can call sheep babies also calf.
Calf.
We can see one washerman was washing clothes. I think nearby only these people are swimming, and we can see one young boy is dying.
Dying?
Yeah, dying. Like in the
About
dying.
to jump into the
Yes.
water? Okay, diving.
One is ready. Just he was ready to get into water. He was trying to remove his clothes, and one boy and one girl already in water.
In the water.
They were asking him. I think there might be these 4 people are friends, asking one more guy who was standing outside, please come inside. We can have fun in water. And we can see that passage of water, a little pass through. We can see, which we can see that next to this lake there are some green lands. It might be passing for passing water. Here.
Some kind of a canal. you
Canal.
think?
Not
Okay.
canal. This is pipe which is
Pipes.
connected
Okay,
to travel.
Okay.
Transfer the water.
So
And
you think the farmers have
yeah.
connected the water from the pond or pool or the lake to their own fields?
to their own fields.
Okay.
And we can see in the top of mountain, we can see one temple. It's like in top to the village. I think.
Lot of things.
Yeah. We
This
can see
picture.
lot of the pictures. We can narrate a huge things, and very big palm trees and neem trees. It's totally greenery. I think the environment is very nice.
Very nice.
I think most of the people like in a village environment. See, while we are entering to a village, we can smell that village environment. It's see when we are traveling from city to village, easily we can see the difference.
Yeah.
See here, it's
What's the
totally
main difference?
pollution.
Fine, the picture is great.
The
We
main
didn't talk
difference is
about the
pollution.
birds though. What about the man with the bullock cart?
Yeah, I think he was carrying some grass.
Did you mention that?
Yeah, I mentioned.
But that's hay. I mean, we call it
It's hay, which
In
was
the bullock cart, he's got a lot of hay.
hay, which
And this woman has got some
grass.
green grass on her head.
This is a dried grass, and this is like a green grass.
Green, yes.
Actually, buffaloes like green grass.
And what about this?
I think I mentioned that the crane is trying to catch
Crane.
some fish for food chain.
Okay, there's a crane as well. That's great. It's a lovely picture, and lot of things are happening. Children are playing, man. Somebody is washing clothes. Somebody is catching fish,
And,
and one man is boating,
Young generation is enjoying
playing.
in-
Yeah, they're playing on the side of the pond. Very good. That was a great thing. All right. So we can also look at some, are you ready to speak on a topic?
Yeah.
2 minutes at least. So once it's 2 minutes, I'll ask you to stop. Okay. So there are a few, you can choose anyone.
Talk about a friend or a character from a film who is very funny and is ready with jokes, makes everyone laugh.
So we'll read it aloud so that, can you read it aloud?
Yeah.
Talk about a friend or a character from a film who is very funny. Either friend or a film character, either of them.
Okay.
Who is very funny and is ready with jokes always, makes everyone laugh. Okay. So that's your topic. 2 minutes from now.
Uh, we choose a character from a film.
You
Actually,
choose. That's your choice.
Yeah.
What do you want to choose?
I want to choose a character from film. Brahmanandam, the most popular comedian in Telugu industry. I think he has got many awards, Nandi awards and some Filmfare awards. Usually we can't see now him in active in films, but previously in olden days, from 90s people and Gen Z people, everyone can notice who is Brahmanandam. With his hilarious comedy, we can see how much the movie is going seriously. I mean, like the film is in like very uh, uh, tough situations are going. He just came and blow some jokes. With that, everyone mindset is changed and everyone come to laugh. I think most of the popular movies are like Jambaladike Pamba, some with his comedy is like next level. We can see with his acting skills, like he was going with any extent to make others laugh. He put his total spare blood to make others laugh, and with his great acting skills, uh, he tried in making a. We can't see him in horror movies, but actually we can see in comedy movies and dramatic, some other movies. Usually I won't watch much movies, but while I was watching some YouTube series, this Ramananda, while I was scrolling, I was seeing some hilarious scenes of this Brahmanandam.
Thank
And
you.
he is a great comedian.
The great comedian. Thank you very much. That was nice. I know Brahmanandam is such a.
I think
It's a household word. I think every Telugu family, when they see films, if they see films, they'll know about Brahmanandam. And nowadays, I think yes, he's not been acting so much, but then those who have watched his films 5 years ago, 4 years ago, they all
in every
remember.
movie we can see Brahmanandam.
He used to be there in every movie.
Every movie, yes.
I know. I think the very sight of him makes people laugh. When people look at him, they automatically, I think, start smiling when they see him
because
in the
of
film.
him.
Because his dialogues and the way he delivers his dialogues is so funny. Dialogue delivery. And his jokes are always good quality jokes.
Yeah, good quality jokes.
Not some, something which is cheap kind of humor. I enjoy his jokes and his comedy in most films. So all right, that was your 2-minute speech. Very good. Now, can we also look at some words from newspapers?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
I always believe that newspaper words really help people.
Yeah.
And because we see them every day, and when we read these newspaper words,
we can find new words.
Yes, we first of all, even if we do not know the word, we can understand from the context. Context means from the situation. What is it about? Suppose I do not understand from the concept, I'll read let's say if I read the first 3 or 4 lines, I'll understand what that word is in the heading, that is. Okay. So there are a few words here from today's paper. You can read it aloud and then tell us what you think is the meaning.
CM ministers discuss formation day. Rajiv Yuva Vikasam SOP pending scrutiny. Scrutiny.
So what is this about?
Rajiv Yuva Vikasam. I think it's completely based upon some scheme.
Government scheme.
Yeah, government scheme for youth.
Have you heard about it?
No, ma'am, I don't heard about this.
So what is that word? What is that the words which are circled?
Yeah, so pending scrutiny. I don't know what scrutiny means.
Scrutiny. What is SOP pending? What is SOP? SOPs are the benefits that government gives to the public.
Okay.
SOPs. So these are like for women now they're giving RTC buses the free.
Might be schemes.
So that's a SOP, freebie. They call it a freebie. Generally it's called freebie, but it's a SOP. So Rajiv Yuva Vikasam is some kind of a scheme which the government wants to give to young people so that they can start their own business or something. Okay. So that's a SOP. SOP means some kind of a benefit to the public. Not free, but those who wants to set up a business, they'll get some kind of a 4 lakhs or something as a investment to start their investment to business or something. So now, but that SOP is cannot be announced yet because it's still pending scrutiny. Scrutiny means it has to be examined. Not everything can be given just like that. The government has to, before it gives free things like that or anything, they have to examine whether it's good for the public and whether they'll get the money back. There's so many things to examine. They can't be giving free gifts all the time. So that SOP is pending. Scrutiny means examination. More examination. It has to be examined properly, and then they will give. Then they'll announce it. So that is it. Okay. Next.
Congress seeks all party meet. Aim new serious revelations.
Revelation. CDS. Now CDS is?
New CDS.
This is again in response to the Sindoor, Operation Sindoor, which happened. The tensions between the two countries and what happened. Now CDS is a defense person on a high position. So he announced some things recently. So that recently was, they said one of our Rafale jets was also shot down, which was not known to the public before.
CDF means
defense person. He is a very senior defense person. So that CDS has revealed now, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks of the tensions, now he has revealed that we also suffered a little bit from the tensions that happened with the neighboring country. So up till now public didn't know, because we didn't know. We thought we had done a lot there, but some losses even
people
Indian.
That only Pakistan has got damaged.
So now they have revealed that yes, one of our jets was also harmed. So nobody died, pilots didn't die, but one of our jets was also harmed. So CDS is a defense person, a senior defense person who made that announcement. Now what is the Congress saying? Congress is in the opposition to the centre, isn't it? So they are saying we should have an all-party meet amid new CDS revelation. Now revelation means?
Revelation means like we can in Telugu we can call it Telugu Batu. Like revolt.
Revealing something. Up till now it was not revealed to the public. Now it's been revealed after the defense person said that. Revelation is revealing something that was covered, and if I open it and show, it's revealing. So in the same way, this aspect people did not know that some of our planes and maybe our jet was harmed, that it was also harmed. So that's a revelation that the public is now knowing, because he recently told, only 2 days ago I think he announced it somewhere. So he said now let's have an all-party meet. All the opposition parties, all the ruling party, everybody should meet, because after all this has happened. Okay, next.
Your time is up. Shah to Mamata. She says she is appeasing Muslims on Work Act.
Waqf. Okay.
I think she was like
Waqf, no?
Waqf Act means Muslim lands.
Something to do with Muslim lands which belong to their Waqf. That is a Muslim board. Something. Yeah, Waqf board, yes. It's a board, yes. So, now what is that? She is opposing it. The centre has brought about the Waqf Act. But Mamata Banerjee, who is the Chief Minister of Bengal, is opposing it.
Appeasing.
Now, she is opposing the act. So what is Shah saying? Who is Shah? Shah, you know,
Yeah, he is a minister.
Home Minister,
Yeah.
Amit Shah.
Amit Shah.
So what is he saying? She is appeasing. Appeasing means she is trying to please the, appeasement is pleasing the Muslim population.
Yeah.
Muslim population. Come inside. So she is appeasing the Muslims. That's what Shah is saying. Come
Like
inside.
she is provoking.
She is, yeah, she is in the opposition, so she is also objecting to the Waqf Act. She is saying it should not be there. And the centre is anyhow, I think, already announced it. But so he says she is trying to please the Muslims so that they vote for her.
Yeah.
That's it. So appeasing is that meaning. The meaning of appeasing is that. Okay. So fine, we have done quite a few things today, and of course I think the word building went on very well, and picture reading very good, and speech on the comedian which you spoke very well, very good. We have done words from papers. So thank you very much, Sumedh. That was nice talking to you. All right.
Thank you.
So I hope we can have another conversation soon.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
All the best. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can switch off. Off.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
You switch it off and start again.